Abakum!
I'm Berta.
And I am Captain Ginyu. This is Channel 17 News. News not on your side.
In local news, on Tuesday, March 27, 2007, Texas Governor Rick Perry signed into law a bill that gives Texans a stronger legal right to defend themselves with deadly force. The bill simply states that no person has a duty to retreat from an intruder before using deadly force. In some cases, previously laws imposed an obligation to retreat. It will also provide civil immunity for a person who lawfully uses deadly force in any of the circumstances that are spelled out in the bill. The bill is number SB 378 and has been dubbed the Castle Doctrine Bill. The new law takes effect on September 1st of this year. National news. CBS morning radio talk show host Don Imus was fired for controversial racial comments about a women's pro basketball team. Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice commented on this subject, saying, "I just thought that it was an attack on women's pro sports, and secondary, an attack on very accomplished young black women in a way that was very offensive." Imus was fired on Thursday for his remarks with much controversy. He has yet to comment on his being fired and is yet to find another job. We'll be right back after this commercial break. If you're like me, and you're tired a lot, and you depend on caffeine to get you through your day, try a Red Bull energy drink today. Because not only does Red Bull taste great and gives you wings, it also improves performance, especially during times of increased stress or strain, increases endurance, increases concentration, and improves reaction speed, and stimulates the metabolism. Now, when you try Red Bull, your mind will be open and your senses will be free and discover a whole new world. Red Bull energy drink. Lightly carbonated. Served chilled.
Boom. International sports. An update on the Cricket World Cup in St. George's, Grenada. New Zealand bounced back from their defeat against Sri Lanka when they restricted South Africa to 193 for 7 in their Super 8 match at the Grenada National Stadium last Sunday. Their star players, James Franklin and Shane Bond, got New Zealand off to a strong start against South Africa and continued to play string throughout the match, upsetting the formerly undefeated South Africa. They plan to keep the momentum for their next match against the West Indies. International sports. In national sports, on April 14th, 2007, Jerry Kelly made history at the Hilton Head Golf Course when he hit a hole-in-one on the par 3 fourth hole during the Verizon Heritage Tournament. The shot tied him for the leader position with Ernie Els going into the last day of the tournament. Needless to say, Kelly was overly excited about his accomplishment and raised his arms in the air in celebration.
Are you getting this, Blake?
Yes.
Currently it's a balmy about 32 degrees, and obviously there is a 100% chance of rain currently. It was sleeting earlier, and I'm pretty sure that snow is quite a possibility in some areas of northern Texas. Stay inside until this storm has passed, because if you go outside currently, you will get cold, sick, and possibly die.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Do you find yourself with bad breath after a meal? We should try Mentos fruit. It will help your breath. Mentos freshness, Mentos freshness, Mentos freshness, Mentos freshness. Mentos also tastes good with Diet Coke. Oh. Woo!
Yeah!
In international news, the long-time dispute in Northern Ireland may finally at long last be drawing to a close. The warring Catholic and Protestant parties, having been bitter enemies for centuries, sat side by side for the first time in history to discuss plans for creating a power-sharing administration. The agreement followed 4.5 years of unprecedented face-to-face negotiations between British Protestants of Anne Paisley's Democratic Unionist Party and the Irish Catholics of Gerry Adams' Sinn Féin. The parties met at Stormont Parliamentary Building in Belfast, Northern Ireland. Although the parties avoided eye contact and did not shake hands on the matter, they came to some agreement on joining their administrations together in other matters, such as outlawing the IRA, or the Irish Republican Army. Things are looking bright for the future peace of Ireland. Back to you. As you can see, the continuing fighting between the Protestants and the Catholics in Ireland are making things steadily worse for the country, including its children. As you can see here, my heart just breaks as I'm watching this. Grew up at such a young age.
It's whipping them. This is horrible. They're slave trading one another. Like they're some kind of animals.
These people just think they can get away with anything. We can't.
Back to you.
After the hurtful and racial comments made by Don Imus's morning show, the attention of the press was mainly focused on the great destructive power of speech. As you very well know, this is not looked highly upon in the Bible. In Psalm 39, David states, "I will watch my ways and keep my tongue from sin. I will put a muzzle on my mouth as long as the wicked are in my presence." Imus is just one example of how we should keep our tongues pure and watch what we say. Summed up in one sentence, if you can't say anything nice, do not say anything at all.
We'll be right back after this commercial break, so don't go anywhere.
This is just it. We're here looking at the border fences being constructed currently. This way, this fence is so solid, no Mexican, illegal immigrant will ever come through. In fact, I believe that... Hey! Back here! As you can see, our National Border Guard is trying to take down one of our illegals as we speak. Poor man. He'll have to go back into his country where even just drinking the water could give him stomach problems. We don't talk.
We are here right now with a Miss Cindy Heidenheimer, who is the secretary here at RC in the secondary department. And we're here to ask you a few questions just because we can. Alright, question one. So, what exactly do you do at our RCA?
I do a lot of things.
Such as?
I answer the phone. I do interviews with you standing here. I keep Miss Einen out of trouble. And I help Miss Blosser.
Excellent.
And she puts up with nagging students.
And she puts up with nagging students. How about that?
Thank you. That was a good one.
Next, what do you hate the most about your job?
That is not fair to ask her with her boss in the other room.
Let me rephrase my question. What do you like most about your job?
Thank you. The thing I like the most are the students coming in. Certain students. They're wonderful. I love the kids at RCA.
She loves the student. Isn't that a heart of gold, ladies and gentlemen?
And this makes my day all worthwhile. I love processing these forms right here.
That would be a referral slip. So all of you people watching this, keep your noses out of trouble.
And some people are going to get them if they keep going on. So, any more questions?
I'm sorry, we have one more question.
Okay.
Okay. This is most important. Do the kids make it all worth it?
Absolutely. The kids make it all worthwhile.